All right, we are live on YouTube. Welcome to Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli. Glad you could all join us here tonight. If you are here live, it is Sunday, July 24th, 2022. If you're here on the replay, hey, stick around because we have a lot of evergreen content to discuss here tonight that'll make sense for many years to come down the road. With the exception of the first part of the show, we have a special update regarding some things that are happening here in Northern California, where my lady and I live. And my lady asked me for a favor tonight. She wanted to talk about this because it affects her and her family directly. So, babe, how you doing? Welcome back to the show.
Oh, well, thank you. I'm doing well. Have some concerns, but other than that, I'm doing really well.
Oh, great. That sounds great. I'm just responding to a quick text message here. Um, uh, give me just a second. How about you? Let's just do this. The notification looks like it's gone out, and looks like we are rolling well on the back end of YouTube here. I'm going to switch over to the browser screen here, and we want to update some folks regarding one of the most horrendous fires uh, in the history of California. I mean, this is just burning out of control, and we've had one of the driest summers, driest years ever. We're in a serious, severe drought. There's been a lot of dry grass everywhere, and we've tried to get the goats out there and tried to trim it as much as possible, at least here in the Bay Area. But out in the valley and stuff where you have some family members, it's just harder to do that. There's a lot more dry grass there. And yeah, why don't you tell us, what's going on, baby? I'm switching over to the browser screen, and you'll see it pop up on the TV in about a minute or so with the delay. And then I will, read what's going on. But go ahead, baby.
Yes, I'm commenting on the oak fire that's happening right now, currently up in the Yosemite area of California. It started Friday afternoon around 2:30, and it is still at zero containment. And it is just the news articles and what we've seen is just horrific. Homes exploding.
Right.
Just it's just rampant fire. Um, the pictures that my sister-in-law are taking from the city she lives in, which is not far from this area, but safe enough that they're not evacuated. But it's just it almost looks as if, like, I know this is exaggerating, but that whole, like, when they do the mushroom bomb, like, what was that, an atomic bomb or a nuclear bomb on there, and you get that mushroom effect
Oh, yeah.
of smoke. Yeah, it overpowers and takes over the whole area, and just consumes. We got a picture. My mother and father are both safe. They've been evacuated from their home. They are trying to make the best of what is going on. So they're just kind of basically making a big road trip out of this and exploring some places here in California, just to kind of keep their mind off of it.
Yeah.
Uh, when I spoke with my mother this morning, um, the original time I talked with her, it was 5 miles away from their home. When I talked to her this morning, it's now a mile and a half away from their property and home.
Wow. Wow.
And I just wanna give my thoughts and prayers to all of the affected victims of this fire.
Yeah.
Anybody who lost their homes. And I mean, I know we all have insurance. We all can rebuild a house. That is not the point. It is the memories, it's the hard work, I look at it, my parents are in their late 60s. My father has worked so hard to basically build his own palace out there that he loves.
Mm-hmm.
And to think it might go up in flames is devastating to me
Yeah.
because I've seen how
Yeah.
hard my father has worked his whole life. And I know
Do you
that
mind
that
it?
place,
Yeah.
I was just going to say, I know that that place where they live, that is, he calls it his nirvana. It's his
Mm.
safe place. It's where
Yeah.
he
It's
wanted
it's
to end up in life.
it's his sanctuary, baby. It's a man takes a lot of pride in his home. So does a woman, but to a man, like his home is his sanctuary.
He built that home from scratch. It like they
Yeah.
basically when they left the Bay Area and moved out into this area, they bought the land and there was a home on there and they just basically took it down and just rebuilt it. I mean, obviously they left the structure, but you know what I'm saying. They
They
put
remodeled it. They made
all
it better.
all new floors, all new, yes, everything. And
Mm-hmm.
then on top of that, this wasn't even there, but my father had built a 2,000 square foot shop for himself,
Okay.
which included the apartment in which all the family, when they come, would stay in. So a
Yeah.
lot of this is a lot of memories. It's all sentimental. I have 3 dogs that are buried on the property there that
Mm-hmm.
are family dogs. They were not mine
Uh-huh.
personally, not my personal dogs, but family dogs.
Yeah.
And it's just all very, it's just eye-opening and very humbling right
It
now.
is.
And
And I
that's why
know.
I really wanna I know that I'm not feeling sorry for myself or my family because there are a lot of victims out there. There
Yeah.
are already some deaths out there from this. So all I want to say is like everybody pray to whomever you pray to. And just, let's hope we can get this contained. As of this morning, the news streams were saying they're not expecting any containment until up to Saturday, next Saturday. So that doesn't give me a lot of hope for my
Yeah.
property up there. And it's not my personal property, but I'm talking
Mm-hmm.
about these are my mom and dad. Like it's my mom and dad.
Yeah. And baby, I don't mean to be rude here, but we've limited this show to an hour, and I don't want to be rude and cut you off, but we got
Oh
to
no,
give
no,
you the
no.
talk.
That's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, again, again, not trying to be rude, but if we go past an hour, that's not going to make you happy. If you don't get your say in about this, it's not going to make you happy. I'm just trying to be honest here, But you mind
Oh
if I
yeah, you're
throw
stuck between a rock and a hard place.
well, you're the one that puts me there, and ladies put guys there, so we just have to kind of put up with it, right? It's just the way it goes. But no,
Yes.
seriously, do you mind if I just share a couple things about this fire real quick
Yes.
before we move on?
Yes.
I have it on the screen here. I'm going to turn off the chat here for a second. This is from the SF Gate site, a local site here in the San Francisco Bay Area. Oak fire near Yosemite continues to rage. In my career, I haven't seen fire like that. I mean, I started to see the smoke pour into my area here, and probably by tomorrow we're going to be really smelling it here. And this fire is literally, I'd say, a good 70 to 80 miles east of where I'm at, maybe 90 miles east of where I'm at. And that's how bad it is. When these fires get bad, the smoke travels like 90 or 100 miles, and it really, I mean, I feel terrible for people that may lose their homes in that area and what's happening, but it really also hurts the air quality severely, within a 100-mile plus radius. And so I hope they get it, contained soon. It's 0% contained. Let me turn on the chat again and just go down and just update what's been going on here. You can see that picture right there on your screen. There's a CAL FIRE truck, and the majority of CAL FIRE firefighters have been sent to this area. It's a state of emergency. It's horrible. let's see. Update. Latest July 24th at 8 p.m. That was literally an hour and a half ago. The oak fire burning near Yosemite grew about 1,300 acres in the last 12 hours, going from 14,281 acres this morning to 15,603 this evening. So we're at 15.5 K acres have burned. The blaze had spread through the dry landscape at an astonishing rate since igniting on Friday, forcing 3,800 people to evacuate. That's including your parents, their homes in Mariposa County. In my career, I haven't seen fire like that, said Cal Fire Battalion Chief Justin McComb. While there's still no containment, McComb said crews made progress in stopping growth on the southern section near Highway 140 where the blaze started. That's a good sign, baby. You just heard
That
some good
is.
news there. Yeah, so what they're
Yeah.
basically doing is they're trying to create fire lines, and they're trying to cut the fire off before it gets to that section.
Wait,
They have to get
she's
ahead
not
of it.
on the 140, babe. She's on the 49.
Okay, but I mean they're making progress is what's happening.
Yes.
I get it. Yeah, I get it. I understand what you're saying.
And
But
I just want to quickly interject and say this fire is being compared to the Paradise City fire, where that fire literally took out a whole city
yeah,
and
well,
devastated many people.
yeah, well, to put it into perspective, these cities are not the biggest towns, but it's still devastating. There's a lot of land there, so there may be only 3,800 residents or so, but there's a lot of land. Everybody who owns property in these areas has acres and acres of land, right, babe? So
Oh,
again,
yeah.
it's devastating to lose, any home or any lives. But a lot of these bigger fires happen in areas where there's a lot of dry brush, and it's like a forest area. And because this year, we have had the most serious and severe drought in California, that's what's causing it. So,
Yeah, and I want to just say I feel very fortunate, and I know my parents feel very fortunate. They've been living out there since 2001, and they have had some scares, but they've never had to be evacuated like this.
yeah,
So, in that whole time they've been there, it's been, you know, I would say easy living on the spectrum of worrying about this. They're always aware and alert, but it hasn't gotten this close, and it's very unnerving. And my mother and father have lots of friends and people that they know out there. And I really wish all of them safety and just a positive recovery from this devastating event.
wow. I mean, I'm looking at these pictures. I'm scrolling through 27 pictures here. Some of them aren't coming through, so I'm skipping the blank ones. But this is just incredible. Like, wow, that house is all torched there. I mean, this is
I'm just
just,
I just feel, even though you did not get to go into my parents' house, we just went basically to meet my mom there and then go out for lunch. But I'm just grateful that you at least got to see the property in the home before it gets destroyed.
well, it may not, baby. I mean, think positive. You got to think positive in these situations, and the firefighters are going to do whatever they can to prevent the fire from reaching the homes. So let's just pray, please. Everyone, pray for everyone in Mariposa County. This fire is
Pray
burning
for
very
these
close.
firefighters. Please pray for these firefighters
Yeah,
that are fighting this so diligently. Let's keep them safe out there, get them home to their families, because we have declared a state of emergency where we're bringing people in from everywhere, I mean.
yeah. Sandra Palacio is in the house. Hey, Sandra. Hi, you two. We haven't gotten any of the smoke here yet. Like you said, Eli, the smoke will be coming this way. Oh, yeah. No, I can see it from where I'm at in Redwood City, Sandra. I can see it. It's gonna probably be here by tomorrow. We're gonna wake up tomorrow and we're gonna be smelling
Oh
that
my
smoke either by tomorrow or by what, babe?
oh, I'm just looking at these pictures and they're so
Oh,
devastating.
it's catching up on how does it look on the screen? High quality.
Yes, sweetheart.
Yeah, I'm just checking, baby. You're watching it on a minute delay on the TV because that's just the way it goes with delay on here. But
Yeah,
Sandra's
I'm
saying,
just oh my
go ahead.
goodness, your nephew. Oh my goodness. Oh, I pray for him. Thank you for
Sandra
what he's
says
doing.
my nephew is there. He's a firefighter, so he's with Cal Fire. Yeah, Cal Fire's had a busy year. I'll tell you that. Cal Fire, man, there's no time off for Cal Fire this year. I'll tell you that. You're getting overtime, man. Overtime, double time, triple time, man, for Cal Fire. But yeah. Anyway, baby,
Yes.
anything else you want to mention? We're at
And
15 minutes. We gotta roll with the
yes,
show. But go ahead.
one more thing. I just want to say, Sandra, I am going to keep your nephew in my prayers, in my heart, that him and his crew are all safe out there. And just if you get to talk to him, let him know how appreciative me and my family are for the hard work that they're doing, that scary, scary work that they're doing.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
and it's just I'm definitely gonna keep that in my heart right now.
yeah. No, it's sad. It is.
All right, moving
It.
on.
I was
I don't
just
want to
gonna
get
say more.
emotional.
All right, moving on. Well, I was about to have my moment, and you just cut me off, babe. You do that quite well,
Mm.
but that's okay.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Have your moment, baby.
No, I was just gonna say, you know what? I wish everyone the best out there. My thoughts and prayers are with everyone, the firefighters, the homeowners, people in the surrounding area. God bless all of you. It's been a crazy year with the severe drought we're having. Um, I've never seen any drought like this. I'm surprised we're not being water rationed as much as we should be. I guess we've had so much reserve of water that I guess we're okay. But yeah, it's just wow, it's just crazy. So Sandra says, "Thank you. Yes, we pray for them." And all around that area. Thank you so much, Sandra. All right, folks, let's get to the show
Let's
tonight.
go.
My lady and I are going to be discussing people pleasers, including ourselves. One more time, my lady and I discuss people pleasers, including ourselves. We wanted to do this topic tonight in very brief format because both my lady and I have been people pleasers at one point or another in our lives. Um, I used to be a severe people pleaser, and I'm not going to say I don't try to please people at all anymore because I'd be lying if I said that. But I've gotten a lot better at standing up for myself and not allowing other people to take advantage of my vulnerabilities. And you know, for people that are people pleasers, it's not necessarily a bad thing, but we care so much about other people, even more than ourselves, that it leaves us very vulnerable to people taking advantage of us. Baby, what are your thoughts regarding that, regarding people pleasers? And, share with us, your experiences in being a people pleaser.
Oh, where do I start? Where do I start with that? Um, I've always been a people pleaser my whole life. Back but all the way back to childhood. I wanted to make people happy. I wanted to make them laugh, you know. Um, as I got older, it kind of changed. I mean, I'm like really funny. Um, so
You
I
are.
can
You're
make
super
people
fun.
laugh.
You're super funny, baby. You really are.
I can make people laugh still, but it became more of just giving in to what other people's needs and wants were more than my own. And that included friendships, family relationships, intimate relationships. Um, you just wind up giving in. and forgetting what you want, like, because you just want to please everybody else. I will
Uh-huh.
give you a oh yeah. Um I was gonna give the example of what we were gonna do today. Oh, um, you had said you've never been to the Gilroy Garlic Festival, and I had noticed on my social media that it was actually going on this weekend. And that's what, maybe about an hour or so, or an hour, maybe 15 minutes away. And we were planning on going out to the coast. But I was like, my man has never been. He wants to go. Why don't we go try this out? And I gave you that suggestion because I'm a people pleaser.
Hmm.
Even though I wanted to wear my bikini and go lay on the beach, but what happened? The weather didn't really work with us today. So we didn't go to the coast, but we still had a fantastic day. We had a great, great walk. What was that called? What was the trail, baby?
Well, I've done some videos and live streams there before. It was Seal Point Park in San Mateo, California. It's right in front of the SFB. And let me just say something real quick, babe. When you were talking
Yeah.
about going to the Gilroy Garlic Festival, I told you, hey, babe, we can always do that next year. We can do that next time. I don't have to always go somewhere I haven't been or something like that, right? You know, um, I was just trying to make you aware that, hey, look, it doesn't matter to me where we go. We can go to the beach. We can go take a walk somewhere. We can go to the festival. As long as, I'm with you and we're happy. And baby, here's the bottom line. I'm gonna keep it real as a man, from a man to a woman. I love you, right? But you ladies are so emotional all the time, even regarding things that don't involve your man, right? And for us men, as long as you ladies are happy, we really don't give a shit where we go. We can go wherever, right? You understand what I'm saying? We just want to have a fun, peaceful, non-dramatic time with you. And with ladies, because you're so emotional about everything, there's always some kind of drama
Watch,
involved, huh?
what remember what we talked about. Don't blanket the statement.
I'm not
You
trying to
can
blanket
say
the state.
you can say I've been emotional in our relationship, but don't say you ladies, because not all the ladies out there are doing this.
Well, baby, listen, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just keeping it real with you. I'm keeping it real that, hey, the truth of the matter is, with no disrespect, women respond to everything emotionally first based on how they're feeling in the present moment. I'm not criticizing you ladies. That's normal. Okay. So what I'm trying to say to you is this. I love you. I love spending time with you. You're a phenomenal woman, but I also understand what you go through as a woman, right? And all I'm saying is, yes, you're trying to be so good to me and trying to be a people pleaser to me and say, baby, instead of going to the beach, which is where I wanted to go and you wanted to go too, why don't we go to the Gilroy Garlic Festival? I want to make you happy. And I'm saying, babe, honestly, I would just rather, I don't care where we go. As long as you're happy, that's all that matters to me. I'll be with you regardless. You see, men like to simplify shit, right? See, the truth of the matter is, and I'm not
Yeah,
trying to blank, baby, we love you. The women that we're with, I'm with you. Other friends I know are with their woman, right? Okay. We just want you to be happy. That's it. It doesn't matter where we go or what we do, as long as our ladies are happy. That makes us happy, because you know why? You know why, baby? Because it's a peaceful time for us guys. Go ahead, baby. Sorry about that.
no, that's okay. No, I just was trying to point out, um, you had mentioned a few times in the past when we were talking about the Gilroy Garlic Festival. It was
Mm-hmm.
up in the air based on the news around town, whether or not they were going to have it again,
Mm-hmm.
not due to COVID, but due to the last time they had one where there was a mass shooting. Sorry, my voice went out there.
Yeah,
There
somebody
was a
went out.
mass
Somebody went.
shooting.
Somebody went out there and was shooting people. Yeah.
Yeah, and so the city council was unsure, um, to like, they were unsure if they wanted to bring that back out there. And I guess they wound up doing it, and I know you had said in the past you really wanted to go, and so when I saw that, I just thought, "Hey, my man has been wanting to try some garlic ice cream for some time. Why don't we go get some?"
Yeah. Yeah, it's all good, baby. Yeah. Again, for me, I love exploring things. I love spending time with my woman. But quite frankly, it doesn't matter where we go as long as we're both happy. That includes you, baby.
Yes.
You know,
And I don't try to people please everybody. I don't do this to strangers. I'm nice to people, but I don't go out of my way to do extra things. It's like what I will do, for instance, the other day I was at the ATM
hmm
and there are two ATMs there. One was out of order.
yeah,
And this lady was standing there and she was using that one and she was so sweet. She went up and she cleaned both ATMs with antibiotic wipes, and it was just the other one was beeping because it was out of order. And I said, "Gosh, these machines are so finicky sometimes." She's like, "I know, it just won't shut up. It's not working. And so just if you're not working, then just shut your mouth." And I thought that was kind of funny that this older lady would say something like that. And so she completed her transaction. And as she turned around, I said, "Alrighty, hon, will you have a wonderful day?" And she
yeah.
stopped and turned around and she goes, "You know what? Thank you. You too." She goes, "You don't know how much I needed that today." So I
That's
don't know
that's a
what was going on in her
yeah,
life that, I mean, anything could have been going on, but she was like,
yeah,
"Wow, thank you."
baby. I don't mean to cut you off, but we're limited to 1 hour tonight. We're getting a lot of questions in the chat, and I want us to get through everything.
Let's
So, do you
go.
mind if we pick up the pace a little bit? I'm not trying to be rude.
Yeah.
Just okay. So Polka for one. I made a promise to myself after my high school reunion last year that I would stop trying to please anyone but myself because half of those people turned out to be losers. That's true. You know, um, a lot of times the people that you're trying to please are taking you for granted because you know you're a good person. They're not such a good person, and you know, a lot of times these people see someone, a good person like you and myself, and they look to see how they can take from us. And the way they do that is they pretend to be our friend to reel us in. And then we end up putting our faith and trust in them. We give them everything, and then they run off and, they're gone. Poof. So I get that. Yeah, you always need to take care of yourself first, love yourself first, before you can take care of or love anybody else. Thank you for the comment there, Poca for one. Magnetic polarity reversal. It is a somewhat blanket statement. Yes, on average, women can be more emotionally unstable, but to continuously throw the terminology around can be somewhat degrading, in my opinion. Furthermore, magnetic polarity reversal says, although I don't feel as if you intentionally meant it that way. No, I did not. I'll explain that in a second. Then I'll give my lady a chance to respond. I'm sorry, Nightbot timed you out for some reason, and I don't know why, but please forgive him and come back, when your timeout is done. Yeah, I'm not necessarily coming out and saying that women are emotionally unstable. Some of them are. Some men are emotionally unstable. People are emotionally unstable in general. It's just, the biological differences between men and women, in my opinion, it's a biological fact, whether it's my opinion or not, is that women respond to everything emotionally first based on how they're feeling in the present moment. Men, now I'm not talking about all men, but most reasonable, decent, strong men will respond to things based off of logic and reasoning. Now, a lot of women argue the fact that men are more emotional than women. Yes, that's true because there are many more beta males. We call them beta male, female dogs. Let's just put it politely for the YouTube algorithm. We call them beta male B, the B word, right? And so that's where the confusion is out there. So it's with no disrespect to women, but women do respond to everything emotionally based on how they're feeling in the present moment. And to women, and I'll ask you, babe, you can respond to this in a second too. With women, it doesn't matter. Like if you're a guy, it doesn't matter how much you like a woman. That doesn't mean shit to a woman. What matters to a woman is how she feels about you and how she feels about everything. Correct me if I'm wrong, babe. Take it away.
Yeah, no, I agree with that on levels. Like, yes, um, we've had plenty of
Baby,
talks.
how do you feel about me, baby? Just curious. Side note.
Baby, I love you. I love you so much. I'm so in love with you. I can't even see straight anymore. And,
Me neither,
if
baby.
y'all want to make
Go
some
ahead.
content out of that, go for it.
It's all good. Continue,
Uh,
baby. I love you. Continue.
yeah,
Continue.
no, but I'm just saying, gosh, why do you have to distract me? Now I lost my train of thought, silly.
Do you like my
Um,
new shirt, baby? Do you like my new Under Armour shirt?
no, I don't.
You don't like it. You don't like it because it's Dodger blue. I'm not a Dodger fan, baby, but it's just a nice blue shirt. Not everything blue has to remind you of the LA Dodgers, baby. We're Giants fans
There's a
here in the
lot
Bay
of
Area.
there are a lot of different shades of blue that I love, but Dodger blue is not one of them.
So you're saying my new Under Armour shirt, workout shirt, is Dodger blue. It looks like Dodger blue.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Continue, baby. You can answer,
Uh, yeah.
the question there.
I don't remember where I was.
Well, we were talking about how, women, respond to everything emotionally based on how they're feeling in the present moment. And with women, the most
Oh,
important thing is how they feel about things. It doesn't matter what people think about you. It's how you feel about them and everything. Women's feelings are the most
yes.
important thing. Go ahead.
Yes. And like, for example, this afternoon when we were on our walk,
Oh
there were
boy.
certain things I was trying to tell you that was so funny.
I already know it's coming, but go ahead. The audience doesn't.
No, it's just we like, damn it, babe, why do you do that? Okay. So on the walk, there were times that I was trying to express to you the way that you make these statements, these blanket statements, it's really offensive to me because I'm like, if you want to go out there and do your show and call all the other women emotional beings, great. I just don't need every second of my life to hear that with my partner. And so I'm like, you're blanketing me into all the other women. And I don't like that.
No, I know,
And
baby.
I
It's
said,
just that you get emotional so often that I just have to laugh at it so I don't flip out. But go ahead. Sorry,
oh my
baby.
God, you sound like JT right now.
No, JT's no. So I was laughing at you like JT. Maybe JT's rubbing off on me. That's the Adventures with
Maybe.
JT channel. Yeah. Well, no, he's JT Thunder COCK. He changed his name. I can't really say that. That's kind of derogatory. But
Yeah.
go ahead. Go ahead, baby.
Um, and and Angels Asylum, I understand what you're saying as far as like letting the guy make, do what the lady wants to do. But for this instance alone, Eli has told me a couple times that he has wanted to go to the garlic festival. And so when it popped up on my Facebook, I was like, "Oh, this is an opportunity to go."
Right.
That's it. And the fact that you were like, "Babe, let's just do what you want to do." Great. So, welcome Moonlight.
Yeah. Senator Palacio says it would bring her great joy to show you something new and something she enjoys. One of my favorite fests. Yeah. No, I agree. Thank you for sharing that, Sandra. Hi, Eli and his lady, says Angel. Angel, welcome to the show. Great to see you here. Moonlight says, hello, just got out of work. Late night again. Hope everyone is good. We're all doing great, right, baby?
Mm-hmm.
Moonlight says it's cornflower blue. Okay, I'll have to look up that color. Interesting. My lady calls it Dodger blue. You call it cornflower blue. Thank you so much. Magnetic Polarity Reversal says, have you guys gone on any vacations with each other? Oh, plenty. We go on weekend getaways all the time. I mean, we have a lot of fun. I mean, this weekend, I mean, this week we've been really putting out a lot more content than we expected to. My lady was going to be taking a break, and she will be taking a break, but we're so close to getting this channel monetized. We have almost 3,700 watch hours. We have almost 3,700 hours of watch time, which is what I'm trying to say. And on YouTube, you need 4,000 watch hours to qualify for monetization. I've got my primary channel, Coach Eli, Elias Melas, that Nightbot's sharing in the link. That Nightbot's sharing the link in the chat every 7 minutes. I've had that for 3.5 years, and it's been monetized for 2.5. But I wanted to monetize this channel so we can separate live streams and pre-recorded content. So we just started to really focus this week, on just creating a bunch of shows and engaging the people, getting that watch time. And then she's going to probably take a little bit of a break this week, right, baby, after all the content we've been doing, right?
Who knows? Who knows?
Wow. Well, hey, you know what? I'm not gonna tell her no if she wants to keep creating content with me. I'm just trying to, I give my woman the option. Like, I don't force my woman to do anything, and she wouldn't do it even if I tried to. But I just wouldn't do that to her. That's not the kind of guy I am.
We'll
but
just
hey,
see how busy I am. Yeah.
Sometimes you might be bored, and you're like, "Baby, you're doing a show. Can I join you on the panel? I'm bored."
And
Yeah,
then
of
sometimes
course.
I'm going to be working on the computer and I can't even check in. I want to
Right.
respond here. No, we have not been camping together because I'm more of a glamping kind of girl. Like, I'd rather get a room with running water and a toilet and then go out and go into the wilderness that way. And then Moonlight, he cuts you off a lot, doesn't he? You know, I want to say something like, yes, at times we cut each other off because we finish each other's sentences. Um, and we're literally thinking the same thing at the same time. But as far as on the show, this is his show. So when he wants to move it along, I'm just going to, I'm the co-host. I follow suit of the host, and it's, we've got to run the show the way we run the show. But
Well,
yes, we have a lot of debatable conversations during the day because we have a lot of passionate feelings about different topics. But here, I mean, yes, it's our business, but you are the host. So I follow suit.
Well, I appreciate the respect, baby, but like I've said before, I don't even consider you a co-host. We're both the hosts. You're my lady. You're my life partner. You're my soulmate, and you're my business partner. And look, I don't want to be with a woman that's going to be second fiddle to me, and I don't want to be second fiddle to her. I really, truly, believe in equality between men and women, and between you and I. We're just two very passionate people that pretty much know how to finish each other's sentences, and we cut each other off all the time. It's not just me cutting her off. She cuts me off. We cut each other off. It's a spontaneous combustion, right, baby? It's kind of like a truth what, baby? A truth what?
Truth bomb.
One more time and put some emphasis into it, baby. What is it? It's a what?
Truth bomb.
No, truth bomb. Baby, you have a lot more fire. Say it one more time.
Truth.
Let's say it with
bomb.
There you go. I knew you had it in you. You see? Thank you, baby. Go ahead.
Alrighty.
Should I read?
Goodbye.
Should I read another? Should I read another comment? What are you talking about?
Magnetic. Goodbye. Do you see that one?
Oh,
Or did you already get
I
rid of
do.
it?
I do. I do.
And you know what, Moonlight? I've never tried the garlic ice cream, honestly, because I think it would taste gross. I think it would just be too I mean, I love garlic. I really do, but I like it in more of like a savory aspect than a sweet. So, yeah, I wouldn't be a fan, but I know my man here is an ice cream fan, and he just said, "Ooh, garlic ice cream. That sounds interesting."
Yeah. 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 Um. Yeah. We'll try it out sometime. Polka for
And
one.
oh yeah, yeah, go.
If I am not interested, I won't go. I work too hard to be bored or annoyed. Maybe that makes me a jerk, but she can do that stuff with her girlfriends. Yeah, I mean, every relationship is different. Like, I've had women that are a little bit more submissive than my woman is. I'm not saying my woman isn't submissive. She can be very submissive at times, trust me. And when she's dominant, like, I'll be honest, like, I do respect her, but it doesn't turn me on as much than when she's submissive. When she's dominant, I go over to her. It does turn me on a bit because I'm trying to calm her down and bring her back down to her feminine essence, and then we can make out and she'll relax. But yeah, I get what you're saying, Poca. For one, it's not about
I'm
being a jerk and stuff.
confused.
What?
Yeah, no, I'm confused. What can I do with stuff with my girlfriends? Like what? Go to the coast? I'm confused.
Well, I mean, some guys don't like doing certain things, like going to garlic festivals and things like that. And quite honestly, it's everyone is different, right? Um, I'm the kind of
I didn't even want to go to the garlic festival. Let me just make that very clear. I've been
okay,
there many years, been there, done that. You're the one that said you had never been
yeah,
and you wanted to
I
experience it.
yeah.
So
Let me
I'm
finish
not
saying.
trying to put any kind of girly kind of thing on this.
I know that I was just. I was trying to finish what I was saying before you jumped in, babe, and I was going to say, look, everybody's different with what they enjoy doing. Some guys like doing, uh, you know, more things outdoors, going to festivals, going camping, hiking, doing all those things. Some guys like to sit at home all day, right? Uh, but here's the thing: most women love going out and exploring things. And that's the problem a lot of women have with men nowadays is they don't want to do shit. They don't want to go out. They want to sit around and play video games all day and, lounge around the couch watching movies and stuff like that. So, I mean, it's up to you how you want to run your relationship and live your life. But yeah, there are things that women can do with their friends. There are things you can do with the guys, and then there are things you can do together. But here's my outlook. Like for me, I would rather spend time with my woman on any given day over my guy friends. And why is that? Because my guy friends, a lot of them um, have become such beta males. They've become such um, how do I say this the right way without being rude? Um, they've become girly. They've become pussified beta males, and I've lost respect for them. And so, why would I want to hang out with them when I can hang out with my lady and have a better time, right? So, again, it's up to you how you want to live your life. But, if you don't enjoy going out and doing things, a lot of women are not going to, understand and enjoy that. Go ahead, babe. Babe?
Um, yeah, no, I'm here. I'm here. No, I
Did,
agree. Um, I really don't have much more to say about that. Yeah, no, I just in a new relationship, we're both going to be people pleasers for each other. We want to try to figure out what each other's interests are, what we like to do, and um, that's when you're willing to try new things and do other things. And so that's why, you know, I don't mind you suggesting things, me suggesting things, and we just explore. We just explore, basically. We just go out there and see what happens.
Yeah, let's read some more comments here. No, thank you for your feedback there,
Oh,
babe.
yeah,
Moonlight says I love coconut.
me
Angels
too.
Asylum says that's exactly what my point was earlier. You find out later they didn't really want to go. Yeah, I mean, for me, I'm a guy that's open to exploring anything. I love festivals. I love restaurants. I love walks along the beach. I love hiking, camping. Like, here's the thing. Like, a lot of guys consider what I just mentioned things that women enjoy doing, right? And it's not true. It's things that both men and women enjoy doing, and it'd be best to enjoy doing those things together. It's just there are a lot of guys in the modern world that are very cheap. They're very lazy, and they say, okay, go and do that with your girlfriends. Like, okay, then why are you in a relationship? Why are you with someone if you don't want to do the things that couples typically do, right? That's all I'm saying. Angels Asylum wine festivals are fantastic, though. Yeah, I've been to some of those. We have Napa, the Napa Valley, one of the most prominent areas in the world where
Napa, Sonoma,
Sonoma County. Well,
Monterey,
yeah, Sonoma County, Napa, right in that area there in the North Bay. It's incredible.
and then Monterey
Polka
in
for
the
one,
south.
yeah, Polka for one says, I can't stand the antique sales of the farmers market. I am a hiker, biker, trail walking. I do outdoor things. Rather do those things. Yeah, me too. Me too. And here's the thing, like with my current lady right now, like one of my most favorite things to do is hiking, but we have not been able to go on some real hikes. We've tried in the past, but because my lady has some respiratory issues, we're trying to get under control, and she's getting a new primary care physician, and she's going to get that taken care of. We can't currently go right now. So we do other things. We take walks, along the bay, walks along the beach. We do things that aren't as strenuous. But I get it. Like, in the past, with ex-girlfriends, and I'm not trying to make you feel bad, babe. I understand this. This is just for example purposes. I used to go hiking all the time. So yeah, I like those things too. Hiking, biking, trail walking, trail running, right? Yeah, those are great things. But, what I would do is go on a walk or a hike, and then I take my lady out to dinner, right? Or we go to a movie or something, right, baby? Like, it's not just about
Oh
the hike or the
yeah.
walk, right?
Oh yeah. But we can't like really dig on farmers markets. Those are really cool. I mean, you get some great fruit, vegetables, and little knickknacks, and you get to walk around and,
Yeah,
you know, meet the people in your community and smile, get some pretty flowers. I mean, that's a nice, quiet afternoon date. And
yeah,
and I like that, as well as what we did today on that walk. That was wonderful. And then we
yeah,
went and had
yeah,
a great dinner. We went and had a great dinner, and now we're home,
yeah.
and, life is good.
Yeah, babe, let me get to the last two comments there, and then we're at 49 minutes. We have 11 minutes, and we have to cut this off, okay? Because I'm
Oh,
not going
you're
to
gonna tempt me
tempt you for what?
to stay on because
Wait, hold on.
now I'm
Baby,
having fun.
see, now she says now listen, I agreed to only do it for an hour tonight, and I'd be happy with that. But see, now that I'm willing to stop the show at an hour, my woman's like, I'm having fun now, so we can stay on longer, baby. And then she'll still get mad at me later, but I'll still love her anyway.
You
It's
wanna you
okay.
wanna keep doing that silly little voice of yours? Don't do that.
It's all good, baby. We're just real with the people here. Anyway, let's read
Mwah,
this
I
and we'll
love
see.
you.
Well, yeah, I love you too. Angels Asylum says, I think you both complement each other very well and you both seem to compromise. Yeah, we do. And that's what a relationship is. It's about compromising, right? But as a guy and a gal, I think you both should be open to certain things. I don't think any relationship would work if, either side didn't like doing basic things like going to dinners, festivals, events, and stuff like that. That's the purpose of dating, is to go out and explore the world, not just sit on your ass at home and do nothing, right? But thank you for
Well,
that,
yeah.
Angel. Yeah, go ahead, babe.
Yeah, and that's the thing. In the first year, when you start dating somebody, that's when you go out and you do the things, you introduce that other person to things you like, they introduce you to things that you like, or they like, I mean, and then you guys find what works together. Like, for instance, those cover band concerts. We love going to that one with the one I know, my my friend. We have a great time there. And it's just something new for the you and I. We've done that together.
Hmm. Yeah.
So
No, I
that's the
mean,
thing. You just have to find what works, the compromise, and just the love. And you know what? Sometimes in a relationship, you're gonna have to do something you really don't want to do. But that's what love is. And then you
yeah.
know what? You might realize after you get done doing that, you might actually like that.
Wow, look at this. Moonlight says, I've been married 20. Thanks for sharing that, baby. Moonlight says, I've been married 24 years and it is my husband that pushes to go to festivals. So, Moonlight, why do you not like going out and enjoying those fun things? It sounds like your husband's a fun guy and wants to take his wife out for a fun day on the town. Like, what would be the reason why you wouldn't like that? I'm just kind of curious. Or or is he the one that just initiates and you just love going as well? Because you said my husband that he pushes to go to festivals. Clarify that, please. Lewis Fuller, good evening, Eli and RMP. Good evening, Lewis. Say hello to Lewis, baby.
Hey,
Uh,
Lewis, what's up?
Poca for one says, do you have any deal breakers? Baby, what are your deal breakers?
Um, you can't hit me and you can't
Oh,
cheat
well,
on me.
that's obvious. I mean,
That's pretty
is
much it.
that's it? Well, yeah, I guess I can say the same thing pretty much. For me, yeah, got to be faithful, got to be loyal, um, got to have respect, mutual respect. Um,
Yeah.
I give respect, so I expect respect in return. If I see, I also am very loyal to my woman, and I heard a quote on a show I used to watch called Suits on USA. It ended several years ago, but it's still a great show to watch. To binge watch it again. And there was a prominent lawyer on there, a guy that played, a prominent lawyer named Harvey Specter, and he had a statement on loyalty, and it went like this: loyalty is a two-way street. If you're giving it to me, um, know that you're getting it from me in return, right? Okay. And let me actually
Mhm.
make sure I didn't screw that up. Harvey loyalty. I'll find this in a second. Here it is. Loyalty is a two-way street. If I'm asking for it from you, then you're getting it from me. That I butchered it. Loyalty is a two-way street. If I'm asking for it from you, then you're getting it from me. So, yeah, I really, when I first saw that episode, when it was first released many years ago, and I heard that quote, I had to go online and had to just, save that picture. And yeah. So I'm a very, very loyal person to my woman. And if she's loyal to me, then just know you're getting my loyalty in return. That's how I work. That's how everyone should work. You know, like if
And
someone is
back to our
loyal to,
topic.
Yeah, go
And
ahead.
back to our topic, being a people pleaser, that
Yeah.
comes with loyalty. And so if you are my friend, you are my family, you are my spouse, my boyfriend, whatever, I'm going to be loyal until you're not loyal to me. And that's where I kind of feel like my spirit animal is a dog. And I know y'all are going to have fun with this one too.
Why would you
So
say that,
go
baby?
for it.
Baby, it doesn't
Uh,
matter. Babe.
it doesn't matter, but I'm just saying my thing is it's like with a dog and
Hmm.
most animals. Hold on.
Okay. Baby, do you realize there are 2.5 billion active users on YouTube? And, like, you don't have to cater your message to a few people that did you wrong. I mean, I'm just saying, you know.
Yes.
Go ahead. That's all. That's all I wanted to say.
Um, hold on one more second, guys. I gotta sneeze.
Those allergies are kicking in. Yeah, I gave my lady some Allegra and Flonase today. It's really helped her out. Tonight, she's going to use my neti pot to flush out her system. So, but anyway,
Well,
let
yeah,
me.
that walk didn't really help. I mean, it helped me. I love the walk, but because like you said, they just cut down all that
Mhm.
brush,
Yep.
so everything out there was very pollinous.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's a dry season, baby, and every time they cut that dry brush, you've got pollen that's just everywhere, right? And but yes, you and I both did take Allegra before going on that walk, so it did help. I did not feel. I felt good on that walk. I felt good. I actually still feel good. But anyway, let me read Moonlight's next comment there. I'm not a fan of
Wait,
warm
what?
weather,
No,
so
I'm good. What was the last question I needed to answer?
we're up to date. There's nothing.
No, I was talking and I said I needed you guys to hold on.
Well, I mean, we were talking about do you have any deal breakers and stuff. We were talking about loyalty and stuff like that. But I think you answered everything
Oh,
you
I
needed to
know what I
say.
want to say. I know what I want to say is
Okay.
that yes, I'm just going to put it out there that my astrological sign is a Taurus. And if you look into that, you'll see Tauruses are very loyal. But like my man says, when you mess with the bull, you get the horns. So
Get
you
the
scorn,
horns.
like you come after
Mess with
me,
the
you're cut
bull.
off.
You get the horns. Go ahead, baby.
Sorry,
Oh,
go on.
I heard you cough in the other room. You muted, baby. Are you using the mute on your phone or on the actual mic?
Phone.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I got, for those of you that weren't here yesterday, if you can tell, my lady sounds a hell of a lot better. I got her this nice Turtle Beach 3.5 millimeter jack headset, and it has a built-in mute button and volume control for her headset, and she plugs it into her phone. The best adapters to get for 3.5 millimeters are the ones Belkin makes. They're expensive; they're about $40 a piece, but you can use it for an iPhone through Lightning or USB-C on the Androids. And when you put in the Belkin plug, it has a 3.5 millimeter jack input, and it also has another USB-C, so you can charge and use your 3.5 millimeter input at the same time. So that's why she has great sound. And people can actually hear her voice. A lot of people have been complimenting her lately. I've heard compliments behind the scenes that she sounds a lot better. Yeah, that's because she's not using the onboard microphones anymore from her phone. I'm
Yeah, a
glad
lot of
I.
times before I was muffled on my phone.
Yeah, now you can move around freely,
And
baby.
that's
When we
why you
talk on the
guys
phone.
thought I was slurring and doing all this other stuff, but no, it's because my phone was sitting on my lap and that's what I was talking through. So you're hearing it through whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the blankets could be around and that could make it sound a little muffled, slurred, whatever. Oh my gosh. I think I'm going to sneeze again.
Well, then just mute.
Nope. Nope. I fought it off. I'm good.
Baby, we are at 1 hour exactly. So why don't we
Yikes.
just do, why don't we do this? Let's
Do we
just,
have any more? Do we have any more comments to answer?
Moonlight says, I am not a fan of warm weather, so I'm going to make him happy. And in return, he goes skiing when winter comes. Okay, he's probably skiing with the guys, right? Or something like that. Or you go with him because you want to make him happy. You don't have to do anything that you don't like with your husband or partner. But I also honestly think that when two people first meet, they should have more similarities and differences, because if you have too many differences, and let's say, when you are enjoying the things that you differ in, and you're spending more time with your same sex friends than together, to experience those things, that can affect your relationship,
Yes.
in my opinion. You sound good, very clear. Yeah, she does. She's on my
Oh, thank
Wi-Fi,
you.
and she's got a hardwired microphone. It's not even wireless. I tell people, if you're going to use your phone and get on live stream panels and stuff, you want to plug in through a 3.5 millimeter jack, which means you're going to have to get an adapter nowadays, because all these phones, even the Androids now, no longer have a 3.5 millimeter jack, and the iPhone took it away after the iPhone 6. But get the adapter; it's totally worth it, because the sound is just so much better. Angels Asylum says, "What's your favorite thing to do together?" What is that, baby? I love everything with you. We have fun with just hanging out,
You know,
taking Epsom salt
taking
baths together,
drives. Oh,
taking
yeah,
drives.
our
Yeah,
baths are great. Taking drives and um listening to music, singing songs and reliving our past years. And
yeah,
you know what? Probably challenging each other on music like that. I really love that.
yeah. Poca for one says, "Babe, do you sometimes feel like you don't want to compromise?"
I don't understand.
Meaning, do you sometimes feel like you don't want to compromise with me over something? Do you feel like you're set in your ways at times?
No. I'm open to an open relationship, like open communicative relationship where we get along. And I know I had to like come back and say not an open relationship, but
I was
like
gonna
where we
say,
communicate.
baby, that's good. You caught that one. Go ahead.
Yes, no, it's just more of like open communication to find out what each other likes to do, where they like to eat, all of that stuff. I think we both make compromises at times just in order to try something new, something we might not have tried in the past with other relationships.
Yeah, and here's the
You know,
thing,
I
babe, and go ahead.
I was just gonna say, in every other relationship I've had, I've never had a boyfriend that wanted to go out on hikes and walks and do all that stuff. So this is all new to me.
Yeah, but you love getting out there. It's fun exploring with me, isn't it, baby?
I do, yeah. It's something I've always wanted to do, but the suppression from my other partners because they didn't want to held me back.
The suppression or the laziness or both?
Both.
Amen. Let's continue, because we got to wrap this up soon. Poca for one. Sorry, we already read that. Moonlight says, total opposites, 24 years of compromising. Yeah, see, total opposites. I mean, good for you two that you're making it work. I've done many videos and streams on, opposites don't attract in the past. And if you two are making it work, and there's no cheating happening and you're faithful to each other, then hallelujah, hats off to you. Because for me, I would prefer to date someone I have more in common with than less in common with, because then you're going to be, if you have to compromise, in my opinion, if you have to compromise all the time, that can get pretty frustrating and draining, right? Like, I never have felt like I don't want to compromise with my lady. Just to answer your question from my end, Poca, for one, like I said earlier, at this point in my life, and this is how I've always pretty much been. Like, if I'm with a good woman, I don't really care where we go or what we do. Sure, I have ideas, I make plans, and when we go on weekend getaways, I'll tell my lady, hey, you want to go away to the Sacramento area for this weekend, or you want to go here, or do you have a better idea? Typically, she'll say, no, baby, sounds great, because I take her feelings into consideration, and I already know what she likes and I like for the most part. So typically, baby, whenever I suggest something, it's always something that you pretty much like for the most part. And if you don't like it or have a little issue with it, you'll say, hey, yeah, let's go there, but maybe we can stay here instead of this place, right? You see what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely. Like, I don't want to go to this city. Maybe we can stay in this city because they have this to do. And you're like, oh, I didn't realize that was there. Cool, we can do that. We talk about things like this, because I have my own social media, you have your own. I get updates about different things that I'm interested in that you may not have put out there that you're interested in. So they pop up on my thing, and that's when I just let you know. So
You,
it's not a matter of like us controlling or anything like that. It's more about
yeah,
just making suggestions. Hey, baby, does this sound good? I
right,
mean, come on. I made the worst suggestion in the world by going to that darn grilled cheese festival in Sacramento, but you were still game
right.
because we were both like, oh my God, grilled cheese, that sounds awesome.
That was a shit
You know?
cheese festival, baby. I keep saying
Yeah, it
that every
was.
time
And
every time you bring it up. Yeah,
we both agree about it. It was not a very good festival. It was
yeah,
not a very good like output of like the food. So
right.
yeah, but like, we look things up and we try new things. Not all of them are going to be successful and great, but like we're at least out there trying different things.
Yeah, real quick, baby. And then I'm gonna get your final thoughts. Moonlight says,
Yeah.
Ever try geocaching? I never heard of it until now, and I just looked it up. And geocaching is, let me see. I'm not gonna put it on the screen here. Participants use navigation skills to find hidden containers or geocaches. Geocaching is a type of global treasure hunt of people looking for caches or hidden stashes of objects. Geocaching may also be described as a series of hide and seek games where hiders provide online clues for seekers. You know what? We're going to have to look into that. Thank you for sharing that with us, Moonlight. Here's the thing: physical attraction turned into an unplanned child, and so family became priority. And 24 years later, it still is important to us. You're just like my lady, baby. That sounds very similar to your
Wait,
story.
I didn't can you read that again cuz it's not up on the screen?
Okay, Moonlight wrote, here's the thing. Physical attraction turned into an unplanned child, and so family became priority, and 24 years later, it still is important to us. And no, we don't live together yet, but we will be living together down the road. Yes, Poca for one. But what were you going to say about Moonlight's question there, or Moonlight's statement there? Same thing as
Wow.
you. You got pregnant unexpectedly when you were nine.
Yes, I have I've made this very out there public that I met my ex-husband while I was in high school. We went to the prom, we did all that stuff together. We courted each other a little bit,
Well,
and
he
yeah.
courted you. When women don't court men.
Well,
Men court
yes, you
men.
know what I
Men
mean.
Men court women, baby.
Blah,
Baby. Well,
blah,
now,
blah. Stop with your man shit.
Baby, nowadays women are acting like men. So yeah, women court men nowadays instead of men courting women. Baby, men
Well,
are
because you
supposed
know
to
what?
court
You know why?
because men are
Because
sissies.
half the men out there are
Are
bitches and they don't even pay for their own meals.
okay.
So,
Fair
all
enough.
right, let's
Fair
get
enough.
back to what I was saying.
All right, go
Um,
ahead. Go ahead.
so where was I when you rudely interrupted?
Well, you were talking about the child and the unplanned pregnancy, and you were 17 when you met him,
All
and
right,
all
yes.
that
So I
stuff.
was
Yeah.
17. We went through this whirlwind, crazy love relationship. Like we just thought it was the best thing ever. But, I was young, dumb, full of bleep, and so was he. And I got
What
pregnant
what what
at
are
the
what
age
are
of
what are what
19.
are, what are what are women full of? The cum word? I thought that was meant. Like, see again, you're speaking male lingo there, baby. But go ahead.
Well, no, baby, because you don't think women come.
No, you do, but you're
Yeah,
not full of it. Men are full of it, and then they release that, and that's what happened. Anyway, go ahead. I'm not gonna. I'm just
I
giving you a
was
hard time.
saying it
Go
was
ahead.
a lust. There was a lot of lust. That's what I'm saying. So I'm glad you wanted me to tell you that without just letting me have my little catchy phrases. But anyways,
Baby, I love you. It's funny. Go ahead. Go ahead. It's funny. Angel's laughing her head off in the chat there, baby.
great.
It's all good.
That's fantastic.
Great.
Um, yes, no. So by the age after I graduated, um, he did propose to me. Uh, and I would say five, wait, yeah, 5 months later, I realized, well, no, I don't know. I realized I can't remember how many months it was in between because it was God so long ago. But then I realized I was pregnant with my first. And so, literally, as I was getting married, I was pregnant. I was 3 months pregnant. Now I remember
Okay.
because I was super nauseous. And when we did the whole stupid cake thing, which we won't do that bullshit. That's so juvenile. Um, when he put the cake in my mouth, like the richness and just being pregnant didn't mix. And I said, I'm going to throw up on you. And it was so funny because people were videoing this. And he literally
Wow.
turned around and said, we're going to need a minute. And he walked me outside because that's how bad it was.
Wow.
Like, yeah,
Wow.
3 months pregnant, getting married, all
You know,
of
I
the
never heard
emotions.
I never heard this part of the story, baby. This is pretty interesting to me as well. I'm like, wow.
Well, yeah, I mean, you got to think, like I was pregnant. I was 19, starting my life, and all of this stuff was happening. I was so crazy overwhelmed, like just with holy moly, because I didn't think all this was going to happen. And next thing I knew, it all happened at 1 second. I graduated high school, turned around, and I had a belly with a baby in it. And I'm now getting married and now giving birth. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, baby, real quick. Angel Nightbot timed you out for excessive emojis. Sorry about that. Um, Sir Lancelot, are you guys going to have kids? No, my lady
No, we're gonna have
menopausing
puppies.
it, and she's had an IUD, but she's menopausing also, and so it's not possible, and that's okay.
I'm
She's got her.
menopausing. Let's just be real. I'm 47 and I don't want to get knocked up and have a baby now. I want to have my grandbabies and my puppies. Let's be real.
No,
And
I
y'all
mean I'm,
can
but you have told me, baby, if you were still able to have kids, you'd be open to having one kid with me. Now, I'm okay with that.
10
I'm
years
totally
ago, yes. Yes.
yeah,
I'm just saying based on my age right now,
yeah,
not happening because physically impossible. But yeah,
yeah.
no, if I had met you earlier in life, that would have been the greatest thing I could have ever done was to, continue the Melas name for you.
Yeah, it's not a big deal, baby. I'm sure there'll be other ways to do that. Lewis Fuller says Nightbot is misbehaving. All right, baby, we need to wrap this up because I don't want us to be up that late tonight.
Wait, what?
So we need to
What
wrap
happened?
this up, huh?
What did you say?
Are you cutting out?
No, what did you say about Lewis?
I said Lewis says Nightbot is misbehaving again. He's making a comment saying that
Oh
Nightbot is misbehaving
gosh.
again.
Lewis, you and I are on the same page. Nightbot is like a bitch on the rag.
Yeah, we're not taking a break tonight, Moonlight. We're going off the air in just a few minutes. We were only going to be on for an hour, but my lady liked the way things were going and she wanted to extend it. This was on her own free will, and I'm trying to end the show as soon as possible because my lady's going back home tomorrow for the week, and I want to spend a little time with her before she gets tired.
Don't be
Like
rude, Angel.
okay, we don't have to read what Angel wrote. We need, baby. Let's get to our final thoughts here. So your final thoughts on people pleasers. You've been a people pleaser all of your life. And, have you, and again, uh, I'm not trying to make this about me, my coaching business, and all that, but following not just my content, but other, related content on YouTube, has it started to teach you that being a people pleaser is just going to get you stepped on, and it makes you uh, feel like you're doing all these things for people and you get nothing in return, right? Right?
What I
And
realize is that the definition of people pleaser equals doormat. You become people's doormats because they take advantage of
right,
what you want to do for them.
right.
And when you don't come back and do it again, then guess what? They don't talk to you anymore.
Well, yeah, and that's the best way, baby, to test, how genuine their friendship is, right? If you have friends that live hours away because, you've moved away from where you initially met them, right? And you've moved around a little bit. So, some of your closest friends or people you feel are your closest friends live 2 to 3 hours away. And you've always been the one that makes the effort to drive and see them, but they never make the effort to come and see you. Doesn't that make a statement?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. What kind of
But you
statement
know
does
what?
that
I will
make?
also, you know what? I also want to state that my current living arrangements, I live in a very small studio place that does not allow me to have an extra room or an extra bed for people to visit my home. Now, my girlfriend in Sacramento, she has a two-bedroom house, or two-bedroom condo. And so it's a little bit more accessible. So I get that, but I have asked them and I have told them, like, because I've worked at certain, well, let's just say my future son-in-law is the general manager of a local golf course that has rooms. I've offered rooms at cost and it still hasn't happened.
Right. I was just going to say that. You see, if people are your true friends, they're going to make effort to come and see you, maybe not once a month, but maybe once or twice a year. They'll even once a year to come out and get a room for a couple of days, right? Just to show good
We
faith,
even,
right?
well, we even talked about, because so my girlfriend is up in the Sacramento area. I'm down in the South Bay. We've even talked about just getting like B&B in Monterey or something. Like
Okay.
having her come down here and going to the coast, which would be kind of a neutral location,
Okay.
whether it's Monterey, Capitola, Santa Cruz, anything.
Then why isn't it happening?
Even we could, yo no say, we could even do out here, like more towards the Redwood City area, because it's a hop, skip, and a jump
Sure.
down from where she is to me.
Right. Then why do you think it's not happening?
Yeah, selfishness, entitlement, and a lot of other things I don't want to say.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, we can only assume what those things are. I think we can assume with some great accuracy. All right, baby. Anything else? Because I'm going to share my final thoughts and then we're going to go off the air.
Yeah, one final thoughts.
One final thought, you
Sir
mean?
Lancelot. Yeah, sorry. Don't do that to me, babe. Now I'm like choking again. Um,
Sorry about that, baby. It's all
Sir
good.
Lancelot. Yes, I think Eli should have a son. But what you don't realize, when he marries me, he does, because I have a son. He will have a stepson that will be just as good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can give him the estate, right, baby, after we go.
Yeah,
Anyway,
do that to him, not my other one. My other
right.
one
No,
wouldn't appreciate it as much.
no, your daughter isn't getting shit at this point right now, but your son seems to be a very reasonable guy. But maybe one day your daughter will turn around. Who knows? But
Well, maybe she'll
but
grow
yeah,
up.
Sir Lancelot baby is more than likely a troll, but it's not really bad
Oh,
what he's
I
saying.
know.
So we'll
I
let him
know.
stay. It's my super troll because my super trolls always come and said, the Melas name stops with Elias. Elias and his brother Chris are not going to have any kids, so the Melas name dies now. Come on, dude.
Hey,
Who cares, man?
you know what?
What's
That
that?
is not that is not guaranteed. We have no idea what your brother is gonna do, who he's gonna meet,
Mm-hmm.
what he's gonna do. You know?
Mm-hmm.
He could have a
Yeah.
child.
He could be banging
It's
some
not over
35,
for
30 or
him.
35, 30 or 35-year old
Exactly, because
and
you know
and
what?
and
Your brother's as hot as you are.
he's a decent looking guy. I mean, thank you for saying that about my brother, baby. My own woman saying my brother's a hot man. Like, Jesus
Well, yeah,
Christ.
he can get any woman at any age and still procreate, is what I'm saying. So, you know what? It's not
Mm-hmm.
over, bitches.
It's not over. What was that, Daughtry?
Uh,
Anyway,
oh
Chris
no.
Daughtry.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Chris Daughtry. He was
Hmm.
from American Idol.
Yeah, the song is called "It's Not Over" by Daughtry. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, Chris Daughtry, man, he's a handsome guy, right, baby? Handsome guy,
Mm-hmm.
shaved head
Mm.
like me, right?
Yeah, baby. I
Yeah,
have a
it's all
type.
good. Lewis Fuller says Flonase is the best medicine for those damn allergies. I agree. I agree,
Oh,
Lewis. I
I
use
gotta
I
do it
use
like
Allegra.
17 times a day, though.
No, you OD. No, baby, you're not going to take Flonase 17 times a day. You got to
I'm
go to your.
exaggerating. I'm
I
just saying
understand.
that's how bad my allergies are.
I understand that. I understand that. Anyway,
You're so
um,
funny.
yeah, I want to say one more thing, and then we're gonna wrap this up, baby. I've been a people pleaser in the past. I'm not gonna lie. I'm still somewhat of a people pleaser. I just love people, and I want to believe in everyone. Whether you're a good person or you aren't that great. Like I really believe in humanity, right? And I've always had the intentions of never harming anyone and always accepting everyone. The problem is nowadays you've got a lot of people that are just very unhappy within themselves, and the nicer you are to them. What was that?
Sorry. That was me like laughing at you. Yeah, people are so unhappy with themselves.
Well, they're miserable within themselves because for whatever reason, right? And you come along and you try to cheer them up because you're in a good place and they recognize how happy you are. And instead of allowing you to bring happiness in their life, they project onto you. And,
Yeah.
and, it just gets to the point of where you just can't please everyone. You got to put yourself out there, keep a positive attitude, and, hang around people that are positive and like minded and that are open to your happiness. And the people that aren't open to your happiness, just, ignore them and just say, hey, it sounds like you're not in a good place right now. Don't mean to be rude, but I just don't want any of that in my life. Best of luck to you, right? And they might get a little bit upset. Like I've had to
Bye.
reject. Okay, thank you, baby. That was loud. But, you know, I've had to reject many people in the real world and on YouTube. And I do it as politely as possible because they're just not the right fit for me in my life. I want no drama. I want what's his oh God?
Oh, nothing. It's just my foot is cramping and
Okay.
I'm just trying to rub it out. I'm sorry.
Well, you don't realize that you have a hot mic.
Sweetheart, we're getting so sensitive to my sound.
Well, baby, everything that you say, even oh God, it picks up, it goes out. I mean, I don't care, but I'm just saying, like,
I
you
know, but
know,
I'm saying I forget that I have this on and I just got a really bad cramp. I'm sorry.
it's all good, baby. You'll get used to it. Um, yeah, so I've just learned, even though I still try to help people as much as possible and please people, I've just learned to not invest too much time in one person. If people are going to be the right fit to be friends with or work with in some capacity, it'll happen rather quickly or it just won't happen at all. So, yeah, I used to be a huge people pleaser, and all it did was just get me taken advantage of and get taken for granted. And so, hope our stories here tonight, help motivate you folks to, you know, learn how to better, um, identify, the right people to associate with and who to walk away from. And that's it. So, baby, we're gonna wrap it up. We're out, right?
Yeah, just final thoughts on this is
Yeah.
1 second. 1 second.
Oh boy, she
Final
doesn't want to end the
thoughts.
show.
No, no, no. Final thoughts, really quick, is
Uh huh.
that um I'm not trying to say that you shouldn't try to please people. I think in a world today, we should be kind, we should respect, and we should try to please everybody around us. Just to make a
Baby, I don't know what's going on, but there's some electrical interference. Are you doing something that you weren't doing a second ago?
no, I'm just standing here.
Okay, go ahead.
Um, no, all I'm saying is like we need to realize that We all have issues. We all are people pleasers to a certain degree. Um, we all just need to love each other out here in this world. And I know that sounds so cliche, but I'm just getting tired of all of the hate, all of the, judgment, everything, with what's going on in the world right now, what's going on in California with these fires.
Yeah.
This shit is so stupid. We have so much more grown up shit to deal with, guys. Let's grow up.
Okay.
Let's love each other, come together as a community. I mean, we can all be people pleasers at the same time. We don't always have to take advantage.
Well, baby, I'll say this, and we really got to wrap this up. I wouldn't even call it being a people pleaser. I'd say, look, give people chances. You give people the benefit of the doubt once, twice. But if somebody screws you over more than 2 times and rather quickly, you got to let him go.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to look at the pattern and just be smart about it, okay? And that's
Fool
that.
me
So, baby,
once. Yeah. Fool me once, shame on you.
me.
Fool me. Yeah. No, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me
Shame on me.
for
I got it.
believing you again.
Right. Well said. Well said, baby. All right. We are at 1 hour and 31 minutes. We went 31 minutes
love
over.
ya, love ya, love ya.
Sir Lancelot, you need to have a son, Eli. Well, listen, dude. I mean, probably not going to happen. It's not a big deal.
He
But we
has
got
a
to go.
stepson.
It's all good. It's all good. We got to run, folks. Baby, thank you so much for being here. Love you. I'll come get you in a few.
Thank you, everybody, for being here.
Yes, babe. All right. Say goodbye, babe.
Bye.
All right. That was my lady. We're going to wrap this up, folks. Thank you to everyone for being here tonight. Too many people to mention. Stick around for some great shows coming tomorrow. You'll get a Walking with Purpose live stream on my main channel, and then more than likely another live stream coming here on Coach Eli 2 tomorrow night. We are getting closer and closer to monetizing this channel. If I had to guess, I'm going to guess right now, probably will go under review by Wednesday, and will be monetized by either Thursday evening or Friday morning at the latest. That's my guess. Let's see how well my prediction turns out. So stick around. Make sure you subscribe to my other channel as well. Coach Eli, Elias Melas. Nightbot's been sharing the link every 7 minutes, or just go to youtube.com/Life Coach Eli. With that being said, have yourselves a great night. Take care. And as always, be good to each other.